What is up, everybody? Welcome back. If you're new to the channel, I'm Brian on the beat, and today I'm going to show you guys how I lace my Air Jordan 5. The shoe that I'm going to use is the recent release Air Jordan 5 Fire Red with the Nike Air logo on the heel. Now, my first thought was, how am I going to lace this and still incorporate the lace lock? A lot of people I know take out the lace lock, which would make it easier to lace. But for me, I like to incorporate it because just like the Air Jordan 6, I think the lace locks are an intricate part of the shoe. I mean, we all can see this lace lock and know it's from an Air Jordan 5. So the next thing I want to do is put it in a place to where it does not cover up the Jumpman logo here on the tongue. I figured I want to move it to this crosshair set of laces right here. But from the factory, I don't know why this is the right shoe. For some reason, it's all tangled up. You see that? My left pair looked perfectly flat and clean. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to completely unlace it just to flatten it up. And if you don't have this problem, you may want to skip to a later step in the video. I don't yet have a timestamp as I'm filming this, but it will be in the description box below. You can skip to a later step. To remove the lace lock, for those that don't know, you just push on the top button here. Just hold down on the lace lock and pull the laces all the way through. Just like so, and completely take it out. I'm going to put it aside, and then I'm going to completely unlace it all the way until I get to the last eyelet, because for the most part this lace right here is flat. So let's do that. Now that we have it completely unlaced, what I want to do is, if I start threading from, let's say, this side of the shoe over, I want to continue that all the way up, just because I have OCD. If you have OCD like me, it just looks cleaner that way. This lace is always overlapping this lace. So I'm just going to pick a side. I'm going to pick this side, which is my right side. I'm going to thread from the inside of the eyelet coming towards the outside. Some people like to thread it the other way, from inserting it from the outside going in. That way it shows more lace right here. But personally, I've always done it from the inside out. Again, it's your preference, however you like. But I'm going to do from the inside going out. I'm going to lace it all the way up until this eyelet here, and which is the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the 6th eyelet, and that's where I want to stop. Of course, you want to keep the laces nice and flat all the way up to the 6th eyelet. Before I get to the top, I want to mention, don't lace the shoes too tight, because I don't plan on hooping, and this lacing technique is, I don't recommend hooping it in any way. So just keep it fairly loose, that way it's not tight on your feet. Next, I want to do is I want to put my hand inside the shoe just to simulate it being in the shoe, and you want to double check to make sure all your laces are nice and flat and that I did everything correctly. You can see this lace on this side is always going over the top of the laces on this side all the way through to the top, so it looks pretty good. The next step is I want to insert the lace lock here. If it's easier for you, you can take the lace lock out of the clear plastic piece, but I just like to keep it in. I just want to say there is a Nike branding on one side of the lace lock, but it really doesn't matter, because once it's in, you don't really see it anyways, so kind of hides it no matter what side it's on, so it doesn't matter. So you just want to push the lace lock down like so, and then you want to thread the laces through from the front side. So I'm going to thread the laces through from the front side like so. I'm going to pull it all the way back. So I want to place the lace lock on the tongue like this, and then hold down on the lace lock to get it. Of course, you want to keep the laces as flat as you can. There, that way this looks flat. Then I want to do the same thing on the other side. Just want to insert it from the front side coming back. So I'm going to do that now. So I'm going to insert the lace from the front side, from the front of the lace lock, I should say, and then pull it out through the back of the lace lock. Place the lock flat on the tongue, and then pull it all the way through. Of course, double check to make sure this is flat. Might want to even pull it at the same time push down on a lace lock and put it like this. That way it's nice and flat on the tongue. Then you can see, and you put your laces down like this. What I like to do is just put my laces just right there, right where this kind of like curvature it has right here. So that's what I like to do, just place it like that. Of course, I want to turn the laces flat. You want to make sure it's center. You might have to slide the lace lock, push on the lace lock and slide it left to right just to make sure it's center on the shoe, and then pull on the laces to adjust it to make it tight enough. Right there. Now this still incorporates the lace lock on the shoe, and also it doesn't hide the Jumpman logo. You see it completely shows it. So what I want to do here is from the back side, you can see all I did was tuck the laces through. Now from back here I want to cross it over. You don't want to cross it over on the front side because then the laces here won't look flat. They'll kind of look crisscross up front. Kind of looks like one flat lace going all the way around. So from the back side, this is where I'll crisscross it, and I'll thread it through this eyelet, which would be the 7th eyelet up. So from this side, thread it from the inside out. And this right here also is your personal preference. If you like the long droopy ear look, that's up to you. Personally, I kind of like it out to right about here. Whatever length you like is your preference again. So I'm gonna do the same for the other side. Gonna crisscross it over and thread it through from the inside of the shoe. Kind of rushing a little bit because my battery is about to die on me. So I'm gonna thread it through like this, coming from the outside. Again, if you like that droopy ear look, up to you, but I like it right about here. Then you wanna push the tongue up. So I just pull, but behind the tongue, you get this little loop right here. That's where I'm kind of pulling on this lace to make it tight up front here. That's the final look right there. So all you do is when you wear it, you're gonna have this there from the top side, you're gonna have this extra loop right here. All you do is just hold it up against the tongue when you slide your foot in. And once you slide your foot in, you don't even see it. Your feet is gonna keep it up, and then your pants are gonna go over. Even if you have shorts on, you don't see it. So that's really it from here. You just slide it on. So now that we got this done, how about we head outside and see how it looks on feet? There you have it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Hopefully you guys like this lacing technique. I did try several techniques before I came up with this. I know everybody has their own personal preference, but this is how I like it and this is how I lace it. You can fine tune it or even add your own twist to it if you like. If there is a different twist or a better way, a better technique to do it than this, please let me know down in the comment section below. Hopefully you guys at least enjoyed the video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. And if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe. And until my next video, see ya. I love mainly white shoes, especially during the summertime. The upper consists of an all white smooth leather upper, and towards the center is this net overlay. You have a mainly black midsole with your visible air unit there, and the hits of fire red towards the forefoot of the midsole. Now that design was said to be inspired by a World War II